mountain or over the sky. You can't hide. I'm reading the thoughts that take over your mind day and night. You're my name. I am the future of your sorrows. Take your time. It's too late. I already live in your tomorrow. You can't hide. The empire.
Hutch Gale, that was a great match. You, me, and Jackie versus Flo. We work well together. But that is no surprise. Our work for the cartel has been parallel for years now. But we have walked the same path, you and I. And though Jack and I are taking a step back from mercenary work, of course we would help you settle a grudge. After all, that is what friends are for, comrade.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome in to Friday Night Flashbang, brought to you in part by Saturdays. It's where Warzone happens. And we have an absolutely jam-packed show for you. Our general manager makes his return here tonight. We've got a huge main event, and we know Brawl Kaiser is extremely pissed off and ready to go for it. Honor-bound in Brawl Kaiser versus the Cartel ahead of Victor's title defense, which Brawl hung on to thanks to his main event last week against the Madness, but it came at a cost. Maximilian continues his tear through Apex. However, can he handle the Wolfman after the Phoenix put him in his place? We're going to find out all of that after our first match here tonight. And it has to do with Dirty Deeds. You heard from Red Star Roman to open the show. Very happy with their win a couple of weeks ago with Hutch Kale. And here tonight, Aurelian Starhand, the man that used to employ the Mercs. We'll get back into singles competition with eyes on Gina, the person, the fake queen, who stole those Mercs out from under him. And that match kicks off Friday nights, brought to you by Saturdays right now. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, weighing in at 245 pounds, he is the Rogue Trader Aurelian Starhand. And here he comes, ladies and gentlemen, the Road Trader. The man who was left in the dust by Dirty Deeds. And we know he has not been happy about it. We've seen him in showcase action recently, but it looks like he knows he's going to have to go it alone against the threesome of Red Star Roman, Jack the Questionable, and Gina, especially if he wants to earn the employee of the Mercs back, if they're even interested. And introducing his opponent, weighing in at 247 pounds, he is the heartthrob Joseph Coleman. The de facto leader of Fabulous making his way down to the ring. And so this opening matchup to be Kalman and Starhand. And Kalman has looked very good in showcase action recently as well. And these two have matched up in a couple of recent showcases. And now an opportunity for each to get back in the win column against each other. And we are off and running here on Flashbang. and open it up with a couple of quick kicks and a chop, and then a big springboard back elbow by Kalman. Taking it right to Starhand. And now dropping the big elbow. Starhand, of course, was out of action for a couple of weeks, actually more like a couple of months, which is what, of course, led Red Star Roman and Jackie Q to not only ditch the Rebel Star, but take a look at maybe going after some gold of their own, no longer being mercs, but rather a partnership with the Fae Queen, Kathjina. Certainly have shown that they are a formidable team here in the last couple of weeks. With that win in the big main event, and there's the elbow by Kalman after that tremendous knee to the temple. Rocking the Road Trader. And now slips out from behind and a kick to the back of the knee. And head first into the canvas. And now up to the top rope. Starhand looking to fly. Kalman staggers back to his feet. Now what the hell is Starhand? Oh my God, a twisting cross body off the top rope. Wait a second. What in the hell? The hell was that? Who hit the music? And now from behind, Kalman taking advantage. That was the theme song of Lucius Constantine, who we will see later tonight, but what the hell was that about? Somebody messing around. Oh, in the production truck. Forearm shot by Kalman. Oh, inverted atomic drop. And here comes the big scoop slam. And now immediately turns him over. And now looking for the lasso from El Paso. The knee to the back. Starhand off the distraction, middle of the ring. But the Road Trader hangs in there. The damage may have been done quickly into the cover. The veteran hooks the leg, and he got him. And I'll tell you what, I'd be shocked if Kathjina and Dirty Deeds didn't have something to do with that. Here is your winner, the Heartthrob, Joseph Kalman. Well, that's a heck of a way to start out Friday nights, and if Starhand wasn't pissed already, oh, he gon' be. So Aurelian Starhand kicks off the night with some more problems, and I'll tell you what, I don't think anybody, and I mean anybody, has more problems than what we're about to see next. Maximilian Thunderthighs wanted this match. He wanted a couple of matches. He said, if nobody will step to the former #1 contender, I'm going to step to Apex. And so far, Apex has stepped up to the challenge. Max with a big win to kick it off against Revolos. Last week, the Crimson Phoenix tapped out Maximilian Thunderthighs, clearly going to the Nero Napier School of Submissions. And here tonight, Max may be in his own element to go one-on-one with Blight Hallis, one of the powerhouses of Apex. In that match, yeah, you guessed it, it's right now. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On his way to the ring, weighing in at 315 pounds, Maximilian Thunderthighs. Thunder Thighs. The man with the largest thighs in professional wrestling, it's Maximilian Thunder Thighs. And there's a very well-known saying that everybody's got a plan until they get hit in the mouth, and Max might have thought that a good plan was to go against Apex, and he's been hit in the mouth more than once by both Revolus and the Crimson Phoenix, but he's still standing and still wants more. With a win and a loss each to Apex, which way will that 500 record swing at the end of tonight? We won't have to wait long for the answer. Maximilian, one of the new members of the Flashbang roster, along with the likes of Fierce Strikes, Lucius Constantine. Yeah, you heard it right. The Warzone vets are coming to Flashbang. And introducing his opponent. Weighing in at 255 pounds, representing Apex, Blight Hollis. The beast is loose. So here we go, folks, the Wolfman and Thunder Thighs. Now look at the size difference here. Hallis just shoving him away. Not often that Max is the smaller of the two in a matchup. Top rope, not really his game. Oh, but a shot to the gut. And now Hallis out of the corner. Oh, an elbow tie-up look out here, looking for the neck break, and drops Max on his head. Now just punching Max right in the face. Now up on the shoulders, look out here, running power slam from Hallis. Now a kick to the temple, shoved away, right hand. Look out here, looking for the full Nelson, and he got all of it. Hallis just aggressive out of the gate. Forearm shot right to the face, and Max into the corner, now continuing to light him up. Now here come the big elbows from Blight. Maximilian might be regretting his choices right now. Scooped up on the shoulder, and now across the top rope. Now the big man just slamming his head into the canvas. Kick to the small of the back. Now the back elbow. Right, left, boot to the midsection. Rocking Max again, and here comes another full Nelson slam. This time spinning Max around for good measure. And again, folks, it is not often that you see Maximilian Thunder Thighs on the opposite end of a strength advantage. But right now, Hallis is tossing him around. Max trying to fight back. Nice counter there. And now trying to slam his knee into Blight's face. That didn't work. And another spine buster. And it's normally Max we see with those big spine busters. There's the cover and a kick out at 2.5. Now Blight to the top rope. We don't see him often up there, but he got the elbow. Right to the heart of Thunder Thighs. Forearm shot, look out here. Maybe looking for that big backbreaker. Counter. And next, oh, sink to the floor. Now headbutt you. Staggering. The former #1 contender, belly to belly. Now Max stomping on the inside part of the elbow. And now immediately into the rings of Saturn. A submission move. Oh, look at the torque. I think he found one. Oh, and Max tapped out again. Crimson and Blight have exposed a weakness. Here is your winner, Blight Howlis. And of course, good sportsmanship shown by Max, but he is not a happy camper. And again, the submission bug comes back to bite Thunder Thighs. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been an action-packed event so far. Blight Howlis picking up a big win there against Maximilian Thunder Thighs, and to kick off the show, a little bit of a distraction aiding Joseph Cowman in his match against Aurelian Starham. But coming up next, we had a triple threat match last week featuring Artemis and Alexis Edmonton, and when Edmonton's back was turned, Artemis with a sneaky pin stole that victory. Now here tonight, the brass briefcase holder will go one-on-one with Artemis, but this isn't just about Alexis, Artemis, and Fate. No, this is about the chocolate zombie Graven and his frustrations with Artemis costing him a shot at the World Heavyweight Championship, and they have words for one another. So before we get into this matchup, let's hear from both the zombie and the hunter.
You know, I did have a whole spiel planned about heroes, inspiration, and disappointment, but really, we're past the point of sugarcoating this, Artemis. So instead, I'm just gonna give you what you want. Me. Or rather, another ex-member of Fate for you to continue your tirade against. Except this time, I'm gonna be the one who ends this temper tantrum of yours for good. So here's what's gonna happen. We're not gonna wait until breakdown or some arbitrary time the brass decides for us. No, we're doing this right here, right now, and I don't care where it happens. I don't give a damn if we have to fight it out in the parking lot. I don't care if we have to do it in catering, in the backstage area, in Gorilla, in the locker room, in Lawson's office, or out in the arena crowd. Bottom line, you son of a bitch, is that one of us is going down 1, 2, 3, and it'll make for damn sure it ain't gonna be me. Because Artemis, if you want to win, you're gonna have to do more than just pin me. You're gonna have to make sure that I don't get back up. Which means you're either gonna have to knock me out, or you're gonna have to kill me. And good luck with that second one, because I'm Graven frickin' Allen, and I'm unkillable. I'll be waiting, Hunter, and I'd say good luck, but luck will not help you tonight.
Graven. Nice home, by the way. I do some renovating. You know, they say doing something productive quells rage. I think somebody's lying. So, since we're not sugarcoating anymore, allow me to oblige you with this. I don't want to kill you. I want to make you wish you were dead. I want to make you beg to pass out so you don't have to experience me breaking every single bone in your goddamn body. I'm not just hunting you, Graven. I'm putting your mangled corpse in a body bag. The same goes for every single person who ever crossed me. You can take that to the grave with you, Alan.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Artemis invading the home of Graven Allen and sending a message. I won't kill you, but you'll wish you were dead. But before he can get his hands on the zombie, he's got to deal with the merc, the brass briefcase holder. It's Alexis versus Artemis, and it's right now. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, being accompanied to the ring by Graven Allen, weighing in at 245 pounds, she is the brass briefcase holder, Alexis Edmonton. And folks, she brought the briefcase. In case you forgot, she's had that thing under lock and key, but now carrying it around. And I think after what Artemis did, Graven wanted to have a front row seat for this potential ass kicking. And ladies and gentlemen, still to come, we have major announcements both from Mr. Rabbit and concerning our main event. We know that Brawl Kaiser and Honor Bound will take on the Cartel in a six-man Tornado tag team match. And the Cartel's been on a roll as of late. But can the new number one contenders for the tag team titles and the world title finally put an end to that win streak? And introducing her opponent from New York City, New York, weighing in at 252 pounds, Artemis. And folks, I have no idea what has happened to this man. The man who was once called an Omni Slayer, who stood side by side with Jagger Blackthorn. That man is dead. He is dead and buried, and in his place stands this scoundrel, a backstabbing, conniving, absolute piece of garbage of a human being. A man who attacked Raven from behind in a tribute match. A man who cost Graven an opportunity at the World Heavyweight Championship, and now a man who looks to send a message to Alexis Edmonton, much like he did to the Omni Geek last week, that if you were a member of Fate, Honor Bound, or even loosely associated with either, you're in the crosshairs too. And here we go, folks. Edmonton right out of the gate. Trying to start fast, but a counter there by Artemis. Blocks the step up Inzaguri there. Artemis right back to that arm. And now shots to the head. Alexis trying to cover up, stomp to the gut now. And again, right back on the attack with more right hands. Also, we mentioned Lucius Constantine will be in action here later tonight, but another man who is very familiar with the afterlife, Michael Macabre, tweeting out, quote, well, with Burden acting more like a cowardice imp by getting himself suspended more than a beast, the brass using Helix, my schedule seems a bit open. So if you want some, come get some. And we know Macabre has been very, very frustrated that not only has he not been able to get his hands on Burden, the ghost that came back from the dead. Oh, what a moonsault by Alexis. But he also hasn't been able to get his hands on Helix Sucks. And so the harbinger of the apocalypse putting out a challenge to anyone in the back. And now on Alexis with knees to the inside part of the leg. And a nice dragon screw. Alexis back to her feet, ducks the Inzaguri. With a kick, oh, an elbow to the knee. Ducks that kick, and now Artemis right back to the arm. And look how he immediately goes after the opposite arm now, grabs the leg, armbar, leg bar combination. And again, Edmonton able to turn it over. Alexis shoved away, boot to the midsection. Look out here. Looking for the Mad World. And now immediately boot to the midsection, trying to end it quick. Oh, the Justice Driver. 1, 2, no. And now a leg drop to the arm. And up to the top, Alexis looking to dive. And the big moonsault got nothing but knees. And now again, right back to that arm. And now hooks the leg. 1, 2, and a kick out by Alexis. Now Alexis picked up, might be looking for that Hunter's lock off the arm breaker. Devastating submission maneuver, locked in. Trying to put torque on the shoulder joint of Alexis Edmonton. Using that foot as leverage. Can she get it off her head? She can. And now the left hand to the face, able to break the hold. Alexis stays alive. And now a single leg takedown. Artemis again going right for the leg. And now body blows. Alexis, nice hip toss there. You can just see the scowl on Graven's face as he watches this nice twisting moonsault. And now Alexis to the middle rope. jumps up, crossbody. And now Alexis setting up for another Justice Driver center of the ring. Alexis looking for some revenge. Oh, and another kick out. Alexis saying count a little bit faster. And now springboard. Oh, and Artemis able to move out of the way, but still dazed and confused. But maybe playing possum. Counter for counter, ducks the kick. Now sweeps the leg. Palm strikes incoming. And again, the arm breaker to Alexis. Hooks the leg again. Legs in position, and a kick out again. But the damage may have been done in the setup. Once again for this Hunter's lock. Alexis staggering to her feet. Sweeps the leg, and here it comes again. Artemis again wrenching back. Look at the torque. Alexis can't get to the ropes. And now Artemis again right back to the arm, giving her no time to recover. And now hooks the leg. 1, 2, and he got her! Here is your winner, Artemis! So Artemis doing what he set out to do, and that is target fate. And ladies and gentlemen, oh, wait a second, Graven just hit the ring! We have a brawl in the ring! Graven going after Artemis, and he's trying to run through the crowd! Graven and Artemis trying to tear each other apart! I don't think Graven wants to wait a week! Those two are going to do some serious damage to one another, I'll tell you what. But ladies and gentlemen, coming up next we have a huge announcement from Mr. Rabbit that has to deal with the fatal four-way match that we are about to see. And again, ladies and gentlemen, I was handed this directly from our general manager, who would like to officially announce that the tournament arc is not over. Mr. Rabbit saying the following, quote, I have seen a lot of impressive talent come through these doors in my years in MNW. I've seen a lot of tournaments done here in the Multiverse, but something that I have never seen is a tournament to answer who is the best technician in all of MNW? Who has the best submission maneuver in all the Multiverse? And Mr. Rabbit has officially signed a tournament, a submission-only tournament. Something we know a couple of our competitors have wanted for a long time. So, ladies and gentlemen, signups are officially open, and Mr. Rabbit has laid out the challenge. 3 members of the roster will compete in this fatal four-way, all with deadly submissions to try to counter the Hellride armbar of Mr. Rabbit. And that match, yeah, you guessed it, it's next. contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is a fatal four-way match. Introducing first, weighing in at 241 pounds, El Pollo de la Muerte. Well, you want to talk about one of the deadliest submissions in all of MNW. You can't start that conversation without the chicken wing. And we know El Pollo specifically has wanted a match like this for a while, a tournament, to show off their technical prowess, and they have stepped up to Rabbit's challenge here tonight. And introducing second, weighing in at 250 pounds, he is the Dragonborn Lee. The master of the White Lotus submission has won him championships in MNW. Whether he's powerbombing folks through the mat or tapping them out with that White Lotus, Wiley, known as one of the most technically sound wrestlers in all the Multiverse as well. And El Pollo just nodding expectantly in the ring. Wiley looks focused. And introducing third, weighing in at 259 pounds, he is the general manager of Flashbang, representing the Grand Equation, hey, Mr. Rabbit. Folks, can we get a whoop whoop for the GM? Rabbit back on Flashbang after that brutal assault by Spike and with the Bone Warriors. Now on the sidelines, Rabbit turning his attention to this tournament. We know Rabbit's got one of the craziest minds in professional wrestling. The showcase match was his brainchild, and now a submission tournament. And introducing fourth, weighing in at 243 pounds, representing House Kellerman, the Sandman. Oh boy! master of the time loop. Well, I'll tell you what, I didn't have that on my bingo card, that's for sure. And ladies and gentlemen, we know the Sandman a couple of weeks ago declared himself not just the Sandman, but the Sandman, Damian Anderson. And with a new attitude, a full name, and that deadly submission along with some interesting music choices, this is about to get real interesting. And here we go, folks. And immediately out of the gate, Sandman and Wiley, it's going to be Rabbit and El Pollo. Again, folks, this is one fall to a finish, not a submission match. But certainly an opportunity for these four to show off their submission moves if they would like. And could these be a couple of the competitors we will see in that tournament? Who else will sign up to prove that they have the deadliest submission in the multiverse? I mean, heck, will we see Warzone get involved? Anything is possible. And now there's a big back elbow. Collar and elbow tie-up, look out here, looking for the DDT. Just a couple of the names you might consider. Of course, the Wheel of Pain by Sandman's tag partner, The Creation, also known as one of the deadliest submission moves in all of MNW. A former Flashbang star in the PM Ghost, the Punk Master Ghost, the master of the sharpshooter. Hell, even Lucius Constantine with the Lazarus Stretch could be a contender. Face first goes Sandman. The other question is there any sneaky, perhaps dark horses that we don't think about? Maybe not known for their submissions, but performers with very diverse submission backgrounds. People like Joseph Kalman, who you don't think about it. Look at this! Chicken wing right out of the gate! And here comes Wiley. Going after Rabbit, who's trying to break it up. And Rabbit able to knock that apart and allow Sandman to get out of it. That could have been very precarious. Look out here, power bomb to Rabbit. And a sandstorm to El Pollo. And now here comes the time loop. The chicken wing. And now if he can bridge it, the time loop. The submissions are flying. And now Rabbit trying to break it up, but Wiley stopped him. But El Pollo showing off their technical expertise, able to break out of it. Now Wiley head first into the corner. Goes Rabbit. Forearm shot by Sandman. And now up on the shoulders. Look out here. Oh, and across the neck. And now working over the arm of Wiley. Again, from left to right, El Pollo with the chicken wing. We've got the time loop of the Sandman. We talked about the arm bar of Rabbit, the Hell Ride, and now a cover on Wiley. And Wiley, of course, the master of the White Lotus submission. Also an arm submission move. And now Rabbit all the way to the floor after the Sandman. And now Anderson tossed back inside. And now a couple of shots, Damian Anderson, the man known as the Sandman, sent to the canvas. Now a big DDT. And now a knee to the inside part of the leg. Snapmare there to Wiley. And now look out here. Rabbit might be out of time. Oh, but he counters. If there's anybody on this roster that knows the roster better than anybody else, it's going to be Mr. Rabbit, a man who's been on commentary many, many times with me, and boy, do I miss him. But he has studied this roster inside and out. Nice counter there. Now into the corner, Rabbit. Maybe about to catch the quick feet of El Pollo, but look out here. Sandman looking for the Sandstorm. And now right back to the leg of El Pollo. And now Rabbit from behind. Oh, inverted vertical suplex. And now Sandman trying to pull Rabbit away from the ropes. And now Wiley from behind gets a big uppercut from Sandman. Drop kick right to the knee. Sandman trying to take out everybody's ACL. And now look out here. Wiley in some trouble putting pressure on that ankle. Trying to make him tap out. Rabbit still dead. El Pollo trying to get there. And able to break it up. And now into the cover. And that's broken up by El Pollo. Probably a good thing to her. Wiley might be laying right next to Aaron Rodgers. Look out here. Floats over and sent down. Nice Northern Lights into the cover. 1, 2 to kick out. And now a forearm shot to Hey Mr. Rabbit. And now Rabbit with a fall-away slam. Collar and elbow tie-up, and now Wiley grabbing the general manager. Against the ropes he goes. Showing no mercy. Oh my God. Wiley overhead belly to the floor. And now turns his attention. Oh, to El Pollo. Nice drop toe hold. And then walks over the back. And now look out here. Floats over. DDT. And Rabbit saying he likes what he sees. And Wiley, here comes the White Lotus. We've seen 3 of the 4 moves already. Trying to tap out El Pollo, and Rabbit breaks it up. And now up on the shoulders. Legs. Sandman doesn't see it. Might be too late, too. On a kick out. Sandman dove at the pin, but a kick out by El Pollo. And now from behind Rabbit. The only submission move we haven't seen is that Hell's Ride armbar. But could we see it right here? No. Boots to the midsection. And now Pollo and Wiley, the body blows. Rabbit kicked away. A big clothesline by Wiley. And now Wiley from behind, no, counter by Sandman. Reverse DDT. And now Pollo grabs hold of a side headlock. Just wrenching on the head. A body blow to Sandman. Boot to the midsection. Oh, look out here to the White Lotus coming. The submission moves continue to fly. And El Pollo content to watch, but they might want to break this up. And does. Letting Wiley do a little bit of damage before breaking it up. And now the pin. El Pollo turn around and breaks it up again. Good ring awareness there. And now the boot to the midsection. Patada de Pollo. The big kick to the head. 1, and then Sandman all over it. Big drop kick, big stomp to the leg. And that's El Pollo and Rabbit. Looking up, no, El Pollo floats down from behind. German suplex to the general manager. And now Wiley sending to the ropes. Out here comes the chicken wing. Chicken wing on Wiley, trying to grab the ropes. Rabbit doesn't see it, and he's tapping out. The chicken wing gets it done. Pollo de la Muerte. El Pollo standing tall with the chicken wing, tapping out the Dragonborn. And what a roll they've been on lately. From showcases to fatal four-ways. And ladies and gentlemen, we promised you an explosive night of action, and we have not let you down. At least we hope we haven't let you down, and we are not done just yet. We promised you that we would see from actual wrestling Satan, Lucius Constantine, another shot here in an MNW Flashbang ring. And coming up next, after defeating Zeus and putting the big beast burden on notice, Lucius returns to action, but the question is, who is going to step to the former heavyweight champion next? We're going to find out next. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, weighing in at 315 pounds, he is actual wrestling Satan, Lucius Constantine. Again, folks, a multi-time champion here in MNW. A former Warpgate Hardcore champion. We talked about being a former MNW heavyweight champion. A future Hall of Famer, no doubt. Wait, I'm sorry, what? And introducing his opponent. From the multiverse of Friday the 13th, weighing in at 265 pounds, Jason Voorhees. Folks, the multiverse is officially broken. Oh boy. As if Zeus wasn't bad enough, we've seen this man before. He was in the 64-man tournament years ago. And now Jason Voorhees has reinvaded the multiverse to fight actual wrestling Satan. Can't remember the last time we saw this man outside of that tournament. Maybe once since then, maybe? And look at Lucius right out of the gate. Jason says no way. Voorhees to the corner. Big splash. And a double axe handle. Although I do find it rather convenient that today's challenger seems to be wearing a complete mask. Of course, no stranger to masks is Lucius Constantine. Big chop there. And now, dropping the booty. And now dropping him on his back. And Lucius again, only his second match here on Flashbang since returning in Multivania. And a sweep of the leg. You know, somewhere the Grim Reaper is probably grimacing with just how many invaders there have been since he took over that interdimensional championship. Oh, what a boot! Oh my lord! And that rocked Lucius. And now Constantine in the corner. Oh, the headbutt you! What the hell is he doing? Voorhees to the middle rope, 260 plus pounds across the chest. Giving the devil his due as he tries to roll to the outside. And now Voorhees in pursuit, look out here. Back suplex on the outside. And now moved out of the way. Over the double underhook suplex. Slammed onto the barricade. Hard goes Lucius. Look at the way he just glares at the crowd, that being Voorhees. Jason turns around. Here comes Lucius. Oh, and the quickness. Jason used to having to run and chase down his prey, and right now, his prey is Lucius Constantine. Oh, but another chop and a kick by the former heavyweight champion. Cover and an immediate kick out. Now chops, lighten him up. Over and over and over again. Into the corner we go. Big right hand. Oh, and sends Lucius down. What a clubbing blow. Immediately into the cover. And look at Lucius just throw his shoulder up, not even giving him the courtesy of a 2 count. Now going for the choke slam. Wait a second. Counter by Lucius. Now the vertical suplex. Temple. Right hand, no. Headshot again. Another headbutt with that mask. Trying to pull the leg out of its socket and now the other way. That'll tear up your hamstring. Voorhees again face first into that knee. And I'm just throwing Lucius 300 plus pounds. Not an easy feat, and again just brutalizing Constantine. Jason, the stomp. I mean, Lucius might feel in his element. Again, both these men, sadistic, evil, brutal. Knee first into the canvas. Cover. Another kick out. Jason, and now the back body drop. Lucius says, get your ass up. Spine buster. Now the double trigger. Immediate cover. 1, 2. An early devil trigger, sending a message to Voorhees. But Lucius looking happy to inflict some punishment to Hammerlock using the rope. With the boot, and now kicking right to the face. Now a shot to the temple. By grabbing Lucius by the face and slamming him into the canvas. The iron claw choke slam and a kick out at 2. And Voorhees starting to show some emotion. I think he's used to his prey, putting up that much of a fight. Constantine rolled to the outside. That won't save you! The headbutt! And throws him back in the ring. As he throws his hands in the air, Constantine talking trash. Oh my God, he got grabbed. Look at the power of Voorhees. Back to the outside. And now thinks he'll go after Constantine. And then throws him back in the ring. Again, the power of Jason Voorhees, 315 pounds of actual wrestling Satan, but a clothesline. Voorhees might have played with his food too much. Jason with a right hand counter. And now a spinning Uranagi by Constantine. Oh, he got caught! The claw! That big hand across the face trying to suffocate Constantine. Lucius trying to pull away the grasp of Jason. And look at the power! Throws him off. Now up on the shoulders. And Snake Eyes in the corner. Jason arm wrenching it. Now Poison ready again. Can we see another claw? Another choke slam. With that powerful grip, down goes Lucius again. Into the cover, that might be it. Lucius, oh, the veteran. Lucius using the ropes to his advantage for a second week in a row. And now headbutt you. First it was blocking the referee's view so no one could see the rope break, and now making sure that he did. Over a half-decade of experience right there showing. Oh, and a shot to the gut. Drop kick. Constantine looking at a powerful scoop and a slam. He looks exhausted. Again, cardio playing a factor here for Lucius. 3 years of ring rust. But another counter and a wrestling takedown. Now throwing him back in the ring. Oh! Clapping him. Again, I'm impressed with the power of Voorhees, and now here it is! The Lazarus stretch, we talked about it during that fatal four-way! And Jason feeling the full power of wrestling Satan. Trying to send him to the 9th circle of hell. But Jason, look at him trying to struggle towards the ropes, and now the arm drag. And now off the ropes. Oh, that didn't work. Shoulder check. Lucius stays on his feet. Oh, what a chop! Lighting up Voorhees. And now Constantine with the quarantine. Dr. Grimm's quarantine. The man who broke up the faces of fear. A little bit of a move thief. And look at the struggle. Jason just trying to get out of it. Can he break the grasp of Constantine? And yes, he does. Able to Lucius sent flying to the outside. Now a stomp to the head. Axe handle. And now stomp to the back. Lucius. Counter. Big drop kick. And now Voorhees in a bad spot. Bang! Bang! Devil trigger! But Lucius goes down. Another one. Can he fall into the cover? Voorhees. 1, 2. He got him. Here is your winner, Lucius Constantine. Ladies and gentlemen, the devil got his due. And ladies and gentlemen, we still got more action to come right now, but don't go anywhere. We're going to take a quick commercial break and we'll be right back. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Friday Night Flashbang, brought to you in part by Lowe's. Lowe's! But why? And folks, at the top of the show, we heard from a very frustrated Michael Macabre. With all of his targets currently occupied, he laid out an open challenge, and folks, we're going to find out who stepped up to the plate right now. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, weighing in at 254 pounds, representing Doom. He is the harbinger of the apocalypse, Michael Macabre. Oh, wait a second, from behind. It looks like the head chef is accepting. Hey, Michael, you're not going to have to wait long. The music hasn't even stopped. And here we go, folks. Manatee going right after Macabre. Oh, and dropping him down. Now the right hand. Macabre still in his wrestling gear. This is crazy, folks. Here's a shot to the gut. Aggressive by Macabre to keep those glasses on. Manatee didn't even wait for an intro. He said, let me get down there. Let me get some of Macabre's DDT. Giving him a moment to remove the glasses and hat. And now the full Nelson. That's certainly one way to start a match. And now an elbow from Manatee. Sit to the outside. Macabre because you just might get it. And now taking Macabre down, working over that leg. Now in the corner, Macabre with a nice counter. Manatee might have been looking for the tenderizer. The silence, mortals out of the corner. That running choke slam. Oh, but he kicked out. And now Manatee rolls out of the way. Might have been looking for rolling bones. And now the German suplex folds up Macabre. Oh, he was looking for the haymaker. Macabre still on his feet. Back to the corner. And there's the body blow. And here come the shoulder thrusts. Oh, and the alley-oop. And now into the cover. Oh, and a kick out by Macabre. At the last second. And now looking for the chef's special to knock out the Harbinger. Cover by Manatee. Oh, and he kicked out. How did he kick out? Macabre refusing to go quietly. And now elbow. More elbows. And now here comes Rolling Bones. Macabre with Rolling Bones. Cover on Manatee. 2, no! And now a body blow. Silence Mortals again! And then immediately poised and ready. That chef special might have woke up Macabre. Looking for a second. Rolling Bones. Immediately into the cover. Manatee down. Legs in position. He got him. Here is your winner, the Harbinger of the Apocalypse, Michael Macabre! Macabre with a huge win as Manatee came down to accept his open challenge and gave him all he could handle with a couple of Rolling Bones and a chef special to wake him up. And Macabre leaves victorious. And ladies and gentlemen, with Macabre picking up a huge win, I'm sure he will once again turn his sights to any number of his frustrations that have been taken away again. If you missed it last week, Burden and Spike, the Bone Warriors, suspended indefinitely for their actions against Hey Mr. Rabbit and Mr. Lawson, respectively, although I really only cried tears for one of those attacks. That being said, those actions have consequences. And so does poking a bear known as the Brass. And someone who has found that out firsthand is none other than Jack Andrews, who once again finds himself, even with Mr. Lawson on the shelf, in the crosshairs of the Brass. And before we get to his latest opponent, handpicked by the Brass, let's take a listen to what he has to say.
So you send unto me the visage of death. Helix, no one likes to be a pawn, and I'm sorry you had to go through that, but it was not personal, it was just business. This battle that I have been waging has never been meant to oust the Brass, whoever or whatever they are. I simply wanted Lawson. But now the conclusion that I'm forced to make is clear. To make a better Flashbang, to make a better MNW, I have to burn the powers that be, and I need something to do that. I need the vaunted keys to MNW. I need those world titles. So from now until it's done, forgive me because the Black Hound of Wales casts its shadow once more.
And folks, that Black Hound will be unleashed next. The Brass once again stacking the odds against Jack Andrews, all because he had Mr. Lawson in his sights. And now, with him on the shelf, the Brass doesn't seem to be letting up at all. But we are all going to find out who will challenge Jack Andrews in one-on-one action next. Last week, it was Helix Sucks. I can only imagine what they pull out for him this week. But what I do know is that match is next. And then, ladies and gentlemen, directly following that matchup, we will have our main event. Honorbound, Simon the Psycho and the Bulldog team up with Brawl Kaiser to take on the Cartel. And oh boy, that's going to be a doozy of a main event. But we still got one more match before we get there. Let's send it down the ringside for the introductions. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On his way to the ring, he is the Black Hound of Wales, weighing in at 252 pounds, Jack Andrews. Jack Andrews stalking his way to the ring, baseball bat in hand, but that's not going to help him. And introducing his opponent. Being accompanied to the ring by Rico Rose and Apollo Hades, he is 1/3 of the trio's champions, weighing in at 255 pounds, Apollo Hades. Oh boy. Well, the Brass is sending out Vaporwave, the trio's champions. It'll be Jack versus Apollo one-on-one. But how nice of them to make sure the numbers advantage is in their favor. just ridiculous at this point. The Trios champions have made their presence known at ringside. And Andrews immediately sends him to the outside. And now body blows to Andrews. Or body blows, rather. And now to the corner. Look at the boot right in the face. Take that with you. Pummel in the corner. Deep dragging through. Now Hades with a big splash. Again, folks, six-man tag team action, tornado tag team action is your main event, and it will be next. Hades with forearm shots to Andrews. Right hand, more body blows. Look out here, picking him up by the throat, and a nice choke bomb. Now a heel hook on Andrews. Normally it's Andrews with these submission maneuvers, and maybe we will see that Dragon's clutch of his enter that submission tournament. Again, we heard from Mr. Rabbit earlier tonight. The tournament arc is not quite over just yet. A submission tournament. And now Hades again, a follow-away slam now out of that cradle position. And another splash. 255 pounds across the sternum, but a kick out. Now rolling out of the way, Andrews. The clothesline, no. Hades again driving Andrews by the throat. Stretching the rules as far as they will go. Headbutt you. Again, Andrews has had no prep time for any of these opponents. Has no idea what he's going into on any given week. And so on top of not being able to prepare for the Trios champions, we see a cover and a kick out. He also has to deal with Aqualung and Rico Rose at ringside. Now the elbows to Hades. Big elbow again, counter. Andrews, vertical suplex, and tosses him. Big right hand by Hades. Collar and elbow tie up, Hades on the shoulder, no. Shot right to the back of the knee. Elbow to the face. Andrews with the boot. No. Backbreaker. Backbreaker. And chuck aside. The forearm shot. Heel hook again. Hades trying to do some damage to Andrews. back over Hades. The Black Hound to the top rope looking to fly. The Prince with his sights on Hades. Oh, and he jumped over him. Look at the athleticism of Andrews. And now the arm drag. What a sequence. Talk about improvisation. And now a choke of his own. Responding to earlier. Andrews to the top. Oh, and now this time Hades able to catch him. Right hand by Andrews, there's the boot. One blow by Hades. Oh, what a counter by Andrews. Back to his feet. Clothesline by the Prince. Fisherman suplex. Oh, the frog splash! 1, 2, no! Grabbing Apollo Hades, trying to get him to the corner. And again, that foot right to the face. Now putting the boots to Hades. Another frog splash. Hooks the leg again. Will that do it? Yes! Andrews overcomes the odds again. Here is your winner, Jack Andrews. Another big win. Andrews gets the job done once more. And ladies and gentlemen, that can only mean one thing. With the conclusion of that match, it is now time for the main event. And folks, this is one that has been brewing under the surface. Honorbound recently named the new #1 contenders for the World Tag Team Championships held by the Kales, Hutch and Kuso, the Mandalorian husband and wife. However, that is not all that the cartel has had to deal with. Brawl Kaiser also winning the #1 contendership for Victor Vicious's World Heavyweight Championship. And last week, Victor said, let's see how much of a hero you are. You have a chance to free the madness from his contract. All you have to do is lose. And if you lose, no shot at me. Deal, deal. Brawl said bet. Madness says let's go. They fought it out. And Brawl retained his shot at Victor Vicious at the cost of the Madness's freedom. But here tonight, Bro will not be nearly as conflicted and perhaps looking to take out some frustration as he teams with the new #1 contenders, the 3 competitors looking to ruin the cartel's day. And all of that comes at you right now. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, at a combined weight of 505 pounds, the team of the Bulldog Grant Martin and Simon the Psycho, Honor Bound. And there are your new #1 contenders for the World Tag Team titles, looking to rip those from the waists of Hutch and Kuso Kale. And introducing their tag team partner, weighing in at 247 pounds, Brawl Kaiser. Again, folks, Brawl and Honor Bound can ruin the Cartel's day by ripping those titles away from them. And tonight they look to send a message that they're ready to go. And introducing their opponent, at a combined weight of 602 pounds, the team of the Matino Heat Madness and the World Tag Team Champions Kuso and Hutch Kale, the Cartel. Well, it looks like Vic is sending Madness out one more time. And this is what I can't stand about Vic. It's one thing to just be a bad guy. It's another thing to actually be a bad guy. And again, forcing the Madness and Brawl to once again fight. Again, sending Hutch and Kuso to do his dirty work. Meanwhile, Vic just sits back and does absolutely nothing but wait. And here we go, folks. It looks like Madness wants no part of Brawl Kaiser, going right after the Bulldog. Drop kick to the face. And Hutch and Brawl, they've had a lot of run-ins. Not just in recent weeks, just in their history, always seem to be on opposite ends of each other's business. Oh, the frog splash. Madness tried to get cute. Of course, Kuso Kale once again in their Mad Jester full outfit. What a corkscrew senton. And again to Simon. And now a jawbreaker to MJF. The Cartel, quote unquote, out in full force. And look at MJF landing on their feet after the German. And they just kick Simon right in the head. Tweeting out on social media, Victor Vicious saying, look at him, Brawl. Look at the man you condemned for your own pride. And now a Hurricane Rana by Madness, and Brawl caught him. And now a power bomb, and look at Hutch waving the wings. Meanwhile, Kuso having to deal with both Bulldog and Simon, both halves of the new #1 contenders. Now Brawl sent it to the side of the apron, and again, the marching orders delivered by Vic. Deal with Brawl Kaiser. steps. Now back in the ring, MJF inverted from Bulldog into the cover one. And a rope break. Good ring awareness there by the Mad Jester Fool. Now Brawl trying to get you with Hutch. And again, it was the madness last week. Oh, wait a second, the Hunter's fangs! Oh, and a kick out! And a drop kick! Oh, that sends madness in the barricade! What a sequence! The fangs to the back of MJF, and Simon nearly won it for his team. Meanwhile, Bulldog with that drop kick to the madness. He was screaming at Brawl, didn't see him coming off the top rope. That springboard, it was Madness who reached out to Brawl last week, tried to call him to let him know what the situation was, but Brawl has not talked to him. And I'll tell you what, ever since that conversation with Lawson a couple of weeks ago, Brawl has been a different person. He's been isolated, he's been quiet, and he certainly was all business last week. And now Bulldog, oh, Madness into the post. Couple of cruiserweights going at it. And now into the ring come MJF and Hutch, throwing Brawl and Simon back in respectively. Kick right to the face of Brawl. MJF trying to handle Simon. And now look out here, look at the combat roll. There goes Brawl. Hutch again into the cover. 1, 2. Oh, he kicked out. Again, Brawl has been stuck between a rock and a hard place, and it's impossible for him to pick last week. We know he and the Madness have been close, but what's he supposed to do with his title opportunity on the line? And now Shades of DeLuna, a Rio de Familia kick out by Hutch. Pandemonium. Take Hutch to the corner. Now a springboard, oh, he missed. Madness tied up like a pretzel. Oh, and Brawl got him! Brawl got him! Hutch was not ready! Here is your winners! The team of the Bulldog Grand Martin, Simon the Psycho and Brawl Kaiser. That came out of nowhere. So Brawl, Kaiser, Simon, and Bulldog send a message to the cartel, and wait, hang on a second, folks. I think Brawl's looking for a microphone. Brawl, Kaiser not leaving the ring. You know, some people just don't understand. Some people think that being a hero is always doing the right thing, but I think what you're missing, Vic, is that sometimes there is no right thing. But that was kind of your point, wasn't it, Vic? Make me choose between my friend or my opportunity. Because no matter what I do, you end up looking all high and mighty because you either don't have to defend your title or I have to hurt my friend. Well, here's the difference between you and me. When the chips are down, I am willing to make sacrifices. And if you don't believe me, then you better listen up real good, bucko. Because what I say is true, and I mean every word of it. You can keep your World Heavyweight Championship if, and only if, you fight me for Madness's contract. So now let's see what you do with the choice. Vic, good guy, out. Ladies and gentlemen, Brawl has dropped a bombshell. Brawl has challenged Victor Vicious for Madness's contract, and he is willing to give up his title opportunity if Vic has the balls. What a blockbuster offer from the good boy. And if you ever question Brawl Kaiser's heart, not anymore. But folks, on that announcement, we are definitely out of time, so we will see you next week. Brawl Kaiser tweeting out on social media in all caps, your chance to choose now, Vic. And he is damn right. My name is Eric Jan Erickson. We're going to figure this out next week. Good night. And above game, folks, thank you so much for tuning in to another Friday Night Flashbang brought to you by Saturdays, because my life is chaos, and we are out here. Apologies for the technical issues. Did what I could with my setup. I promise it is temporary. Hopefully by next month, everything will be settled, and we will be back where we need to go. Now, that being said, I do have to run very quickly because I don't know if you know this, but on Saturdays, I normally stream with my buddy Distortion Devil over on twitch.tv/Distortion Devil. That's called a plug. Thank you so much for the 100 bits, Night Demon. Appreciate that. Amazing show. We're going to be playing some Yakuza Like a Dragon because there's this jerk named Mabuchi that we are currently hunting down, and he's a real asshole, you know, like you do. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to raid our good old buddy Distortion Devil. So if you want some more of Bosco and you want to see some of Connor McKinley, you should definitely come check out the stream because we're going to be jumping right over into that. So that's who we're going to raid. It looks like my bits and subs are all jacked up because I don't see any of them. That's awesome. Cool. So thank you guys if you donated or resubscribed. I really do appreciate that. And right now, we are going to send you over to Distortion Devil's channel. We will be going live in just a bit if he's not live already. So just sit tight. We don't even need to do a raid message. Just drop some bulls in there to let us know that you're there. And yeah, it'll be a good time. So, yeah, thank you again for tuning in. Definitely wanted to get this one in. Sorry I couldn't be yesterday. I just needed some extra time to record a match. I had to record that Lucius match, and it was a pain in my tuchus, as they might say. So, again, thank you guys. I appreciate all the support. You've been very kind through all of the turmoil. Thank you for sticking with me. Last note that I will say, if you want to sign up for the submission tournament, I will say the two people that I know that are confirmed to be in it, El Pollo, I've already talked to Sen, and Rabbit is going to be in it as well. So be sure to drop a mention, or if you just want to poke me at some point through the week, say, hey, I want in, and then I will figure out the brackets based on how many people we have. If you are on Warzone, make sure you check with Caliban and Zako if you're interested in being a part of this, just to make sure that they don't have any plans for you. I'm happy to accept any and all comers. So, yeah, we'll see what happens next week when that all kicks off. I'll see you guys later. Drop some bulls in the chat. Bye-bye.